The United Nations Special Rapporteur's 27-page report meticulously details how Israel's war economy has transformed from a system of occupation into an economy of genocide, fueled by a complex network of global corporations and investors profiting from the destruction of Gaza and the expansion of West Bank settlements. The report identifies over 60 companies, including Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Palantir, Lockheed Martin, Elbit Systems, Caterpillar, HD Hyundai, Volvo, Chevron, Drummond and Glencore as key beneficiaries and enablers of these atrocities. These firms, drawn from a database of approximately 1,000 entities, represent only a fraction of those involved. Israel's defense budget surged by 65% from 2023 to 2024, reaching $46.5 billion, generating substantial profits for domestic firms like Elbit Systems and Israel Aerospace Industries, as well as foreign suppliers like Lockheed Martin, whose F-35 and F-16 aircraft delivered much of the 85,000 tons of ordnance dropped on Gaza. In October 2023, when the Israeli military's cloud infrastructure buckled under massive data demands, Microsoft Azure and the Google Amazon Nimbus consortium provided critical cloud and artificial intelligence capabilities, enabling real-time targeting and securing data on Israel-based servers. On the ground, Caterpillar D9 bulldozers and HD Hyundai or Volvo excavators, often equipped with Israeli remote control systems, have demolished homes, mosques, hospitals and farmland, rendering displaced communities unable to return. Civilian infrastructure has also been weaponized. Israel's state water company, Mekorot, reduced water supply to 5% of normal levels in parts of Gaza, while control over fuel and electricity crippled desalination plants, water pumps and hospitals, pushing them toward collapse. Energy giants sustain this system. Chevron's Leviathan Tamar gas fields supply over 70% of Israel's gas, paying $453 million in royalties to the government in 2023. Meanwhile, Drummond and Glencore continued coal shipments to Israel's power plants, circumventing Colombia's export ban to ensure uninterrupted energy supply. A financial network underpins the violence. Major institutional investors like BlackRock, Vanguard and Allianz hold significant shares in companies such as Palantir, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, IBM, Lockheed Martin, Caterpillar and Elbit, implicating global pension funds and university endowments in this economy of genocide. Since October 7, 2023, banks like BNP Paribas and Barclays have underwritten or marketed Israeli treasury bonds, while Israel bonds nearly tripled sales, raising nearly $5 billion for the war effort, with some investors even donating coupon payments directly to military units. The economic gains are staggering. The Tel Aviv Stock Exchange soared 179% during the Gaza assault, adding approximately $158 billion in value as destruction unfolded. Special Rapporteur Francesca Albanese calls for urgent action, urging United Nations member states to enforce a comprehensive arms embargo, halt trade and investment ties, and freeze the assets of complicit companies and executives. She also presses national courts and the International Criminal Court to hold corporate officers accountable for aiding and abetting genocide, war crimes and apartheid. The report dismantles the notion that Gaza's devastation is merely collateral damage. It reveals a deliberate, profit-driven enterprise where cloud computing contracts, bond sales, heavy machinery and fuel shipments are as integral to the destruction as missiles and drones. A business model meticulously designed and sustained at the cost of Palestinian lives. Credit script, based on the July 2024 report by United Nations Special Rapporteur Francesca Albanese.